Yo, the enemy's public, I gotta keep my eyes open. Pay attention, stop walking around like you blindfolded. This not the World Cup, but Nasir be kicking knowledge. This the type of information you can never learn in college. It's time to fight back, it's no more trying to play it cool. We got interviews, podcasts, and got the latest news. So sit back and relax, we about to get it started. Earth is a canvas, and guess who's the con artist? They brainwashing us, the system corrupted. You are now rocking with the enemy's public. You are now rocking with the enemy's public. I said you are now rocking with the enemy's public. Hey.
Peace. This is the enemy's public. I am Bro.Nasir. Today, I would like to go over agents of confusion, trendy blabbermouths, and know-it-alls. There's a culture that's going on today where a conversation is occurring, and the only thing that some of these Negroes on social media can do is come on the channel, engage the discussion, not to what they call build, but to undermine another brother or sister. And oftentimes not sticking to the subject of what's in the title or what the brothers and sisters are talking about on the build. Now, it's real trendy of what's going on because of other channels. Like the brother Sinetter, he has the debates on his channel. And it seems as if all people want to do is debate. They want to undermine others, and they want to have an argumentative discussion instead of having meaningful dialogue. And most case scenario, it is brothers coming to a discussion, being emotional. I don't know who raised some of these brothers, and I wonder if they even know that they're behaving like women. I don't know if they know that their behavior is effeminate. And I wonder, are they snapping their fingers, rolling their eyes and neck when they're saying some of the things, getting emotional, wanting to cuss each other out? I just don't like the undermining and telling other people how they should feel and what they've gone through. You can say what you've gone through, but a younger person cannot tell an older person that he's been there and done that. Not about life. Not if I'm 20, 25 years older than you. You can't tell me nothing about life. You can tell me about what you've gone through in your life, but you can't tell me about life. See, a lot of people, you can't teach them because they think they already know. That's the main problem. They think they already know, so you can't teach them anything. And they become trendy blabbermouths. If they hear somebody else say something, they'll constantly repeat that instead of doing their own research. And oftentimes, again, I've said it before, they want a way out of getting off their ass. So they'll say something incriminating and contrary to what the brother or sister is teaching. Or they'll go and search for something incriminating about that brother or sister, if you can point out what the Panther Party didn't do, what the Nation of Islam didn't do, what any of these organizations didn't do. If you can point out what Malcolm X didn't do, why aren't you doing it yourself? You got a whole lot of finger pointers who's calling brothers and sisters out their name, calling them agents, when you're displaying agent-like behavior yourself, and you becoming an agent of confusion and a trendy blabbermouth. You'll talk about the subjects that's trending, not knowing. I always ask the question, do you know what you're talking about? Do you understand what you're talking about? Do you understand the recklessness of what you're talking about and your behavior? People have the discussion, my people, about who we are. It's a good discussion. And once that's established, then what? What are we going to do once we established who we are? Are we going to continue to argue that point? Or are we going to get off our ass and do something? Because a lot of us is content with what we have and the condition we're in. That's why they make a excuse when a brother or sister call out our enemy. And just because it didn't happen to you yet, it doesn't mean that it won't happen to you. See, it seems as if some of these Negroes are waiting their turn to fall a victim to what can happen in this society that's not created for us. And a lot of us think that we can fit in and there's a comfortable place for us in this system of anti-white racism, white supremacy. A lot of us is only trying to find a comfortable place in this system. There is no comfortable place in this system. And if you don't understand racism, white supremacy, anything that you think you know will only confuse you. And all these young people who haven't lived yet, just keep living. Keep living. You'll find out. Keep living and travel. You'll find out. Unless you're one of these Negroes who have hope for a system that is working exactly how it was created and functioning the way it was created to function, which is against your black ass, keep having that hope. And if you think there's a peaceful way out of someone committing violence against you, you're terribly mistaken. The only way you can stop somebody from doing something to you is to stop them from doing it to you. No prayer is going to do it. No singing, no marching is going to do it. If somebody aggress you violently, you should defend yourself violently. To hell with a court. You should be in court defending yourself because you took care of business on the damn street. Not your family in court getting a settlement because your ass was murdered because you really didn't think they'll do it. We have to stop waiting our turn to fall a victim to the wickedness of this climate that we're in. And to these know-it-alls. You're going to tell a man or a woman how they feel? You can't tell a young person or a person your age can't tell you how you feel and what you seen while you was walking through this life. Some of these Negroes I couldn't be in front of physically with their behavior. And I know a lot of them act that way because they're sitting in front of a computer, because I wouldn't waste my time pulling up on nobody, traveling to go get somebody. But if I knew somebody in the town you in, I'd send them to see you. I tell you that much. But most of the time, it's a waste of time because most of these Negroes are just doing what they're doing. That's why they talk so much, because it's all they're going to do. It's talk. Where's your track record of doing something for somebody outside of your immediate family? You're supposed to take care of your immediate family. So you don't get no brownie points for that, for doing something you're supposed to do. But outside of that, most Negroes are not doing anything outside of that. I don't like when people come and give branch knowledge, somebody else's information, and getting on platforms just to do what they call cook or cook somebody. Being an argumentative punk, all because you want to be an attention whore and intellectual masturbator. You're getting off by undermining another brother or sister to make yourself look like you know something. You may know, but do you understand? It's a difference between knowing and understanding. And not only that, you can quote something verbatim. That only means you're lip professing. It only means that you have a good memory and you can articulate it because you remember it. But do you understand? Are you acting on what you know? Because you are held accountable for what you know. And being loud, being disrespectful don't make you right because you can talk the loudest, because you can talk over people. It don't make you right because you're able to do that, or because you're able to curse somebody out and to try to run them off the platform. I couldn't be around a lot of you. I couldn't. Because I drive you away from me physically. A lot of these brothers and sisters are serious about what they're doing and serious about what they're saying because they're acting on what they're saying. And you get niggas coming on these platforms playing just to get fame and fucking notoriety. Peace to my brother, Greedy Vegan. All they want to do is have somebody's name, have their name in somebody's mouth, or have people thinking about them, or this brother be cooking, this sister be cooking, just being loud and disrespectful, behaving like Negroes. Our enemy knew we were going to behave like a damn fool on these platforms. They knew it. And damn if we're not behaving like fools on these platforms. The term comes to mind. Can't take you niggas nowhere. Can't give you niggas nothing. You always act a damn fool. And I know that they're laughing at us. It's good. I love information. I impose the challenge today. I'm going to continue to impose this challenge. Anybody can come up here and say somebody's a agent and prove it to me. Not with somebody else's information. Peace to my brother, Big Dog Philly OJ. Your own research. Your own research. Because if what you're saying make them an agent, what are you? Who am I? What are we? The federal government, if one of us is on their radar because of what we say or what we're doing as an activist, you are a threat to their way of life or what their agenda is. The federal government, they don't murder, they don't kill, they don't assassinate tokens, they don't assassinate sellouts, they assassinate threats. And don't get it twisted. Just because a brother or a sister wasn't assassinated, it doesn't mean they're a token. Negroes need to start working the problems out on the board. Show me. Paper trail, show me. Stop repeating what other motherfuckers say. Just because somebody can get on YouTube and say, this man is a token, this man is boule. Negroes hear a word. I'm sick of hearing boule. I'm sick of hearing pseudo, token, sellout. Sick of hearing that. Especially when nobody's showing their track record of doing any damn thing. Show me your track record of what you've done. Let's imagine this. I'm damn near 20 years from how old Malcolm and Martin was when they was assassinated. These was young men, 39 years old, in the grave because of what they was doing and what they was saying. Just imagine you're doing what you're standing and acting on behalf of your people, and later on you get some ungrateful motherfucker telling you you ain't shit, saying you ain't shit, while doing nothing. Just pointing the finger at you saying you ain't shit while doing nothing. Not a damn thing, but sitting at a computer disrespecting elders and people who stood and acted on our behalf while doing nothing, but regurgitating what somebody else said about one of our elders. I'm going to say it again. You couldn't be in front of me saying that. I'm about tired of these niggas. If Malcolm was a sellout, what the fuck are you? My brother Big Dog do good streams. He hit the he talk about the issues. And I was listening earlier. And he hit a lot of points. And he was going from subject to subject. Yet some of these Negroes who haven't lived long enough yet don't know what he's talking about. And they're going to have to learn. Some of these Negroes are going to have to learn. Trial and error. But I just hope that your wake-up call is not the last time you opening your damn eyes. Niggas are lining up to be a victim. And then I say you're playing the victim role. Just because it didn't happen to your ass yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Negroes don't think that we should close the ranks and bridge the gap between us and the young people and close the ranks. They want to be so goddamn divisive. And Negroes want a comfortable place in this system. They don't want to divorce this system. They want to be battered fucking wives. People telling you should leave and you want to stay. You had Negroes making an excuse for being a fucking house nigga. The time gonna come, and it's gonna come soon. See, that's the thing. Some of these young people think they got a long life to live. And they got time. I got friends that's been dead longer than some of these niggas been living. Murdered by the damn police. Murdered because they did something stupid. I got friends that was dead, that's dead longer than some of these niggas been living. They get on these panels and they talk shit like they know something. These Negroes make me sick. Anybody want to come up, you're welcome. I'll put the link in the chat. We don't have time to play. It's not a play day. We don't have time when we have a subject matter we're discussing for somebody to come on and talk about something else. We're talking about divorce the system. Somebody come on one of our platforms and talk about Belize somewhere, or South down America or Canada. We got time for that shit. We're catching hell right here in the wilderness of North America. That's where we're catching hell at. We don't have time. That's our problem. We worry about other people and what their problems is. Meanwhile, those same people are coming here and the federal government is giving them money as soon as they arrive. Everybody that come here, everybody that's war-ridden, everybody that's fleeing their land, come here and get something tangible. You catch, when you talk about reparations, when you talk about what's owed to us, when you talk about our condition, people use the same white supremacist talking points. They use the same talking points that these damn devils use against their own brothers and sisters when these brothers trying to get knowledge out and information out to our people. Peace to the realist McCoy. Peace to Eddie. The buffoonery has to stop. You know, a lot of these YouTubers remind me of a part of the song KRS-One did, the one on the second album by Any Means Necessary, the song My Philosophy. Peace to my brother Greedy Vegan. Thanks for coming up, brother. Peace to you. Yeah, a lot of these YouTubers reminds me of the song My Philosophy. It's a part in that song where it says rap is like a setup, a lot of game, a lot of suckers with colorful names. I'm so and so, I'm this, I'm that, but they're all just wick, wick, whack. That's what it is. That's what these YouTubers remind me of. That part of that song right there. Peace, brother Greedy. How you doing, good brother?
I'm doing good brother. Can you hear me? Can you hear my audio?
Loud and clear, brother.
Yeah, man. I've been tapped in since the beginning, bro. I just wanted to come up and give you your honors, bro, because as a wise elder, man, you speaking flames, man. I don't think a lot of people is gonna grasp the the real aspect that you're coming from and shit, man. Bro.Nasir, real talk. 'Cause I've been seeing this shit on the internet, the same shit you speak of, people talking agent shit and and people having these fucking chips on their shoulders when they come up to these panels and live discussions and stuff like that. Everybody gotta have a teaching moment and no
Yes.
open-mindedness whatsoever and shit. You say you're open-minded and shit, but soon as somebody say something that you not really like agreeing with, here come the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, sir.
there's no having a decent discussion anymore and shit when it comes to this conscious shit, man. That's what it seems like to me. It's fucking crazy shit.
You know,
Or as he was speaking and shit, like, brothers just like really not living and acting out their age, man.
yes,
They get up on here, man, and act childish as hell when it comes to this shit, man. Like, I said this shit on one of my live streams. Like, this shit is basically like a game to some people and shit. It's like an adult game and shit, something that they can plug into and have it up on and shit, man, by disrespecting and cussing out and all this crazy shit. But yeah, man,
I agree,
I
brother.
agree with you. That's message you got coming out there, Bro.Nasir, and I agree with you 1,000%, brother.
And I thank you, brother. I call it the David Ruffin, Lionel Richie, Bobby Brown, Michael Jackson syndrome. These Negroes want to be the standout among us. They want to be the standout.
Right.
And that's why they behave how they behave. They want to be the standout among the rest of the people. Want to be the damn star. And star spelled backwards is rats. Because that's what most of these Negroes are, the agents of confusion. They come to cause confusion, and then they're quick to call one of these elders who stood and acted on our behalf in the past, quick to call them out their name. But look at their behavior today. At their behavior today. They're behaving like a fool. And some of these Negroes is older than 39, I tell you that much, and acting like that. I'm going to say it again. Malcolm and Martin, they was in the grave at 39.
Right.
Both of them. Some of these Negroes is 40 plus. Some is even older than that. Acting a damn fool. See, me, I don't allow foolishness around me. I don't allow it around me. And I try to get I will excuse myself. When the foolishness start, the buffoonery start, I will excuse myself.
Right.
Why? Because I will be in that mix. You're guaranteed to get shit on you and piss on you if you engage in a shit and piss fight. You're going to get it on you. So why would you get in that type of shit? And a lot of us are serious about what we're saying, about what we're doing. Now, the sister Bethy, she's serious. So why would somebody go on her channel and bullshit? You shouldn't go on that sister channel and bullshit, knowing that she's serious and actually doing what she says she's doing. She shows stuff of what she's doing. Progress. But you will have somebody that'll go on her channel and bullshit.
Mm.
And try to undermine what she's doing and what she's trying to do, what she's attempting to do. And they do that to try to make them seem like they're the smarter person. It's not a, they try to seem like they're the smarter person, but while doing nothing.
You know what? That's that kind of displays a lot of what we all have been through when we first become conscious. So that shows how long people actually been so-called woke or
Okay.
conscious.
Okay. I feel that.
Because when you first learn something, it's like a nigga that go to jail and read some books and shit because he done did 2-3 years or something shit and come home and he just got it in him to talk and tell everybody what he learned.
The eagerness.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He got it and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on with a lot of these brothers and shit, man, in this YouTube space where they really just learned some shit. Cause I remember I went through it, when I came home from jail and shit, and I was a full-blown Israelite and shit. I was talking to my family, everybody I talked to, the shit was coming out my mouth like it was the only language I knew.
Yes, sir. I hear you. Yeah, but you can also tell when a person is just being enlightened and coming into knowledge. I can tell. I could tell when somebody just coming into knowledge because the eagerness and the closed mindedness don't want to hear nothing besides their doctrine.
Right.
Because they're indoctrinated.
And always in battle mode.
Yes. See, I've learned over the years, brother, that, the reason why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth is that you should listen more than you talk. And I was an excellent student, brother. Excellent student. And I sat among the elders and I listened to the elders. And I was raised by a strong, thorough man who had a thorough father himself. Had thorough uncles around me. Thorough on both sides, mother side and father side. Thorough. And they didn't play that. You're going to be around them. You're going to conduct yourself like a man.
Right.
If they called you little man, you little, but you're going to be a damn man. And they're going to groom you to be that.
Right.
But some of these cats, man, I don't know. They've been hanging around their mother and her mother's friends, seem to me, bro. It's not a good thing to be hanging around your moms and her friends, because some of them act like they've been doing that all their life. With the display of behavior, bro, because men don't go back and forth to that extent that I hear on these channels, being that disrespectful to the point that they get personal over some information.
Right.
It's just crazy to me. I always said I would excuse myself when that crap start. You know why? Because I know I have to excuse myself because I don't want to be a part of it. And I know emphatically that nobody will talk that way to me in my presence.
Right.
I know this for a fact they wouldn't. First, I'll be towering over them. I'm 6'4", 255. And too many people that size. Even though I'm a small guy, I'll be a shorty in the NBA, and I'm a skilled fighter.
Right.
But I'm a humble man. I'm humble. I would say it in a nice, calm voice, brother. Just walk away from me. Don't do that. You don't want that for yourself. Or I'll walk away, but don't follow me when I walk away. It's gonna be a problem. Because once I get tired of listening to you, I want your voice to get lower and lower because I'm gonna get further and further away from you. But if you walk behind me talking, either you're gonna be quiet or I'm gonna make you make more noise.
Right.
That's my grandfather saying. You're gonna be quiet or I'm gonna make you make more noise. But when we having a build and somebody come on with something total contrary to what we're talking about, that's confusion. And I'm wondering why people always do that. They'll come on and start talking about we're talking about what we're talking about right now. Somebody will come on and start talking about something totally different.
Right.
What we're talking about. It's like somebody came on this panel right now and start talking about the game. Well, we're not talking about that. How about them Knicks? And we're talking about something serious. See, me, I watch the game. I like sports, but I'm not really today in this day and time. I'm not really into sport and play. I'm not. Why? Because while we're entertained, shit going on.
Right.
So I'm not really into sport and play. You gotta get our heads, focus. Always tell people, watch both hands. They're gonna keep us entertained. Either they're gonna manufacture some news to keep us up in the sky like balloons and shit, or some type of entertainment's gonna go on. We need to watch both hands. Right. I keep telling people, study Sugar Ray Leonard. He wind that backhand, hit you with the front one. And while you're looking at that backhand, he gonna hit you with the front one. Watch both hands. Watch the shoulders. They flex. Wherever shoulder flex, there's a hand that's coming. Some cats don't know. A lot of these cats don't know that. So they'll be fooled by the what's going on here. They'll be easily fooled about what's going on. Why? Because they don't watch both hands. So when we're entertained, plans are being made. I tell people, get the book Tavistock Institute. This is how they plan. They plan ahead. And some of our people don't think it can happen to them. Because it happened. It didn't happen, so they don't think it could happen. Like the police sympathizer. He didn't think the police could do no wrong. But his first encounter with the police, they killed him. When he was breaking up a fight, his first encounter, they killed him. I watch everything around me. When I walk in the room, I scour it, get a photographic memory of what's where, who's where. Swivel. Some cats don't watch where they going, bro.
Right.
They'll rather walk blind. They don't watch where they're going. That's literal or figuratively, or metaphorically. They don't watch where they're going, bro. Can't tell them nothing. If I've been somewhere before, down a road, and I tell you what's down that road, I tell you, okay, once you get here, don't go that way, go this way. You're going to be hard-headed. You're going to get what you deserve because I already told you what's down there.
Right.
But some cats would rather walk down there just to say they walk down there. And then go the way I told them not to go. See, I don't like Negro business. I don't do Negro business. It's time for us to close ranks, organize, strategize, and deputize. When I say divorce the system, people think that like tomorrow we're supposed to say, no, it's a process. Tomorrow we're not going to wake up and say, okay, we're not messing with the system. It's a process.
Right.
And it could be done overnight. It could be. With the money that comes through our people hand collectively, it can be done overnight. But that's just the money aspect. It has to be a mindset. You got to get everybody's mind right.
Right. You gotta have your shit right.
Exactly. But when you got somebody who can't get away from the forbidden fruit, brother, you know, people can't let go. The swine, whether it's, you know, a so-called food or swine mentality.
Right.
You know, they can't get rid of that, or they want to go and eat of the swine flesh. They're not going to get their mind right.
Right.
Because if you start talking about our open and consistent enemy, and it just so happened one of these Negroes is sleeping with a white girl, they're going to get offended. They're going to get offended. And they're going to start defending that white girl.
Right.
They're going to just start defending that white girl. I can understand. See, me, I never come between somebody who love each other. You're going to win. You're going to lose that war.
Right.
That's your love. You're going to lose that war. I would never come between a man, even if they black and white. I'm not going to even try to come between that. If they love each other, that's it. Not something I suggest.
Right.
Yet, you don't have to be Captain, you know, Save a Honky. Just love your woman. But some of these cats, they'll defend the whole nation, their whole nation against their nation. Peace to American Negro. Peace to Raborn. And
peace to the brother.
And that's how some of our people are. They want to be, you know, they want to make excuses. If that's who you love as a woman, she happened to be Caucasian, okay. Nobody try to come between that. Yet you have a people that's your people. So you're telling me you're going to dismiss the pain of your people over somebody you just met? If she can't understand that you have a plight with your people, they ain't the person for you.
Right.
Because that person you with is looking, they know. They know. And guess what? She gonna defend hers, or he gonna defend his. If it's a Caucasian man, he gonna defend his woman, or he gonna defend his people. You think that Caucasian man that's with Serena Williams won't defend his people? Or that one with Eve won't defend his people? He gonna defend his people. And vice versa. Wherever brother that's with that Caucasian woman will defend her people when the time came. And you know what? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that we don't display that type of behavior. We make excuses. There's nothing wrong with being pro who you are. Me being pro-black doesn't mean that I want to harm somebody else. It doesn't mean I want to take from somebody else. That means I want to see mine win.
Right.
But some of us will try to align ourselves with who we think is winning instead of making their team a winning team. They don't want to be Jordan and build up the Bulls. They want to come after they won championships, or they want to go to the team that's winning instead of making their team a winning team.
Right.
They will align themselves with anybody who they perceive as winning. That's what you call a bandwagoner. Yeah, they'll come over to the team, but then when that team's not winning no more, what they try to do, they just hop from team to team. They do that the George Santos shit. That's what he did. He tried to say I'm homosexual. Then he tried to say I'm Jewish. Jewish people was like, oh no, you ain't one of us. And then he tried the homosexual thing. Nah, we ain't winning about you. Just to get the office. The bandwagoner. And that type of person can't be trusted. A deceptive person is an untrustworthy person. And they'll get mad at you because you don't trust them, knowing they're untrustworthy. And their mindset is, I can't believe this person won't let me trick them. They won't let me near them to deceive them. What do you think about the trendy blabber mouse, brother? It's a whole lot of trendy blabbermouths, brother. Anything that's trending, they'll blab about it.
I see this shit all the time and shit, man. As I said, like this shit, and you speaking and you touching on a lot of fucking realistic shit that really goes I'm not gonna say it goes unnoticed, but it definitely goes untouched. And shit. People really don't really tap in and really have bills on these types of things and shit, man. But it really is a problem for people when it comes to them doing it for some type of clout, some type of recognition.
Yes, sir.
Instead of just doing it for the love of the people. That's what makes it crazy and shit, because people can't really see it in themselves when they, as you spoke on earlier, when they the ones come around and be talking all the shit about people agents and people sellouts and stuff like that, but the whole time their conversation and the aura that they bring demonstrates that exact behavior.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And they can't even see it within themselves. They can't see it. But it's the type of demeanor that they have with them. It's their energy that they bring in. I don't understand how it's supposed to be like an open panel or open forum for people to express themselves and shit, but there is no room for somebody to express themselves. It's only room for somebody to agree.
Yes. Yes.
If there ain't no agreement going on and shit, now we in the entertainment realm and shit, because we got to start getting belligerent. We got to start getting personal and throwing all types of shots at each other disrespectfully, and all that stupid shit. And then it becomes entertainment. And then YouTube even ramp the shit up and shit, because I noticed that shit. I've been noticed it damn near a year ago and shit. And last summer and shit, like when you having a discussion like me and you having a simple little discussion, your stream won't be out in the algorithm boosting.
Yes, sir.
You won't have a whole lot of views and shit. But as soon as you open up the panel or something, like I said, the shit show begins and shit. Next thing you know, your shit is in the algorithm and shit, man.
Yes.
You gained about another motherfucker 20 to 30 viewers. And you done gained about 5-6 subscribers. Shit. Because they want the motherfucking drama and shit like this shit. Yeah. It's a problem. It really is. It's stupid and shit, man. I sit back and laugh sometimes because I'm like, man, I I really don't see no fucking moving forward with our people sometimes. Shit, the same ones who claim that they doing it for the people is at the head and the front runners of all the foolishness.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Yes, sir.
sometimes it's like, man, there ain't no motherfucker bringing our people back. Not if you expecting us to be looking up to and taking advice and being under the guidance or tutelage of these type of motherfuckers, like hell no. These motherfuckers can't even conduct themselves as grown folk. Everywhere they go, they got a motherfucker demonstrate some childish shit.
Buffoonery in the name of consciousness, brother. And
Yeah,
I wonder all the time their motives. I question their motives or why they even coming to the panels and talking. Like I asked a question on your channel, I think it was last month. If all we could produce is boule, sellouts, and puppets,
right.
what does that say about us as a people?
Mm-hmm.
Because it seemed to me everybody that stood and acted on our behalf was that, according to some of us.
Right.
Some of us. If that's all we could produce, what does that say about us? Me and you too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What does it say about us if all we could produce is that?
A whole nation of nothingness.
That means we're all a useless eaters, brother.
Right.
All of us. We're useless eaters. We can't even come together. We can come together, but it's what we do when we get together.
Right.
It's the problem. We get together and act a fool. You know, at the cookout, it's gonna be a fight later.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a fight later at the cookout.
Somebody gonna get too drunk, or somebody gonna get too
Yep.
wide open. It's gonna go down. Somebody gonna put on the show, act motherfucking ass, and it's gonna be all types of shit going. You already know.
Yep. That's us, brother. I mean, it's stereotypical, but when something happens so much, brother, it gone from
Right.
stereotype to reality.
Right. It becomes factual. Shit. It's fucking crazy and shit. Like I said, sometimes I sit back and shake my motherfucking head and shit. I remind me of my grandfather and shit. Like, man, if you would look at him and shit, he see me getting in shit, mother and shit, pulling that motherfucker belt out, giving me the business and shit. He look over there and shit at me. I'm looking at him, wanting him to save me. He over there just shaking his damn.
Yeah, right. Peace to my brother, Big Dog Philly OG. Salute to you, brother.
Peace, OGs.
Grand Rising, brothers. Much respect to the enemy's public and my brother Greedy Viggy and everybody in the chat. Grand Rising, much respect. Go ahead, brothers. I'm going to tap in.
Peace,
Grab one.
brother. Good having you, brother. You know it's always good having you.
Hell
Yeah, you know, you got the know-it-alls, brother. We got the trendy blabber mouse. And we got the agents of confusion. You know, whatever's trending, you know, whether's the thing to say or the stupid behavior that's trending now, a lot of us tend to do it. And then we got the know-it-alls.
Mm.
You know, you can't tell them nothing because they already think they know it all.
Right.
I can emphatically say that I don't know it all, but brothers don't want to combine the information so we can know it all collectively. They want to be the standout, bro.
Hey, because it's some people mad, real quick. It's some people mad because we talking about divorcing the system, brother.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Y'all got it. Go ahead, Greedy.
Yeah, bro. I was listening earlier, and you was trying to explain it. You was trying to explain it, but they just don't get it, brother. You know why?
I was listening too.
Because what they want, brother, is to go and get a lazy boy recliner and get comfortable in the system. They think that it's a comfortable place for them in the system.
Mm.
And they make excuse after excuse to not, you know, leave. We know it's not we can't wake up tomorrow and say, okay, this is it. We know it's a process, but people don't even want to even push forward to divorce the system.
Mm.
when, like, it's like this, bro. If you had a sister, her man beating on her, you go over there, you whoop his ass and shit, and then he get back with her. That's how these niggas is, man. You go over there and you beat his ass, and she's still with him.
Yeah.
That's how these niggas is, man. So, you let them stay. If they want to be a battered wife, let them stay. We divorcing it. And no matter what happened, bro, they still have an excuse. They still make an excuse, and they still find a reason why we shouldn't divorce the system. Yet, it comes a time when you don't waste your time on them. You get with a like minds. That's it. Get with a like minds. You don't waste your time with them no more. Once you tell them they can take it or leave it, you don't waste your time with them no more.
Right.
That's it. That's what I'm on. If I tell you something, you can take it or leave it. But guess what? You will be thinking back to when I told you when something happens. You're going to say, this brother told me, or brother OG told me, or Gritty Vegan told me. But I thought I knew already, so I didn't listen to those brothers. The system is working exactly how it was designed, but it wasn't for us. But niggas want to fit in. It's like trying to join the clan, bro. The Black Klansman had to go undercover. He couldn't walk there like he was and join the clan. But these niggas want to walk in, show themselves, and say, look, I want to be an honorary clans member. Make me a Burberry fucking suit.
Shit. Damn.
Honorary wannabe white supremacists, brother. That's where a lot of these Negroes are. They love their enemy because they give them nothing. What a reason to love somebody. Because if you let people like that around you, they're agents of confusion. And a lot of people want to entertain and want to be entertained. Because this is social media, you got a lot of people that's serious about what they do and about what they're saying. I know OG Philly is serious about what he say. I know he is. I know you are, Brother Greedy. I know you're serious about what you do and what you say. But I question the motives of some people. It's like, to me, it's intellectual masturbation. They get off on the intelligence or trying to be intelligent, sound intelligent anyway. But are they equivalent? They're not equivalent, though. Because none of the shit they saying is adding the fuck up. But they want to sound good. I always say, I said it, I believe the other day, if you believe wholeheartedly in what you're teaching, just teach it. If it's the truth, it will prevail. If it's the truth. You don't have to say nothing about the next man. Just teach what you know to be the truth. But you got cats there, they think they got to undermine this person in order to, gravitate the people towards them. It's like, you courting somebody, she got an ex. While you gotta talk about the ex because you trying to get with her. No, you go and you present yourself or who you are. If she gravitate towards you, you are who she want. And it's also like putting a clean glass next to a dirty glass. And you let the people decide which glass they want to drink out of. Simple. But guess what? If you are mixing both glasses, you just tainted the damn yourself, which is a clean glass. Just imagine, you just dirtied your glass up by pouring. You mix the glass like you're in the lab. You just tainted both glasses. And that's what these fools do. People present a dirty glass and a clean glass. Nobody's going to drink out. You present yourself as that clean glass.
Right.
But the way these Negroes behave, they're presenting themselves as the dirty glass. That's their behavior. They'll argue every point. Every point. We could be talking about one thing and one little microscopic point, they'll argue. And they say, that's a build? I wouldn't get in construction with these Negroes. That's how they build. Shit, with this motherfucker start with the roof. We supposed to start with the foundation. They start with the chimney because they won't smoke. Therefore, they start with the chimney. Peace to the brother, realize.
Peace, triple R.
And when we building, we can have a long build sometimes. It'd be good. Real good builds, brother. And then somebody come on and just want to, start slinging mud and just turn into something that it's just crazy to me. But it's people. Yeah, I mean, we're all gathered saying we want better for our people. But that's how we come with it, though. Everybody that comes on the panel says they want better for our people. But when we get together, some of us know how to behave. Some of us conduct ourselves cool. But some of us come on for the sole purpose of just, messing things up. Like the drunk uncle at the cookout. Remember Eddie Murphy's father when he got drunk on his stand-up? That type of dude. All because we think it's entertainment. We want to be entertained, and we want to be the entertainer. See, we roll clowns away from us. I don't like loud, except when I'm playing my music. You gotta, you walk into a place, a dude calling your name all extra loud, he gets a body shot. Shut up, nigga. Call my name that loud. How you know I want everybody to know I'm here? Anything that's trending, we'll find a blabbermouth. Then you'll find somebody who think they know it all. And you can find it every time somebody go live somewhere. You'll find that.
Hey, brothers, I'm getting ready to jump down, man. I'm driving and I ain't got my charger. My phone getting ready to die out. I'm gonna say peace to y'all, brothers, man. I'm
Peace
gonna
to you.
listen in.
I appreciate you coming up, brother.
Yeah, peace, my brother Greedy. Much respect, brother.
Man, likewise,
Blessings
OG.
to you, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna be listening in until I get to my destination. If you still on, I get to the spot, I'll jump back on, bro. But I'll be
Yes, sir.
listening. Peace to everybody in the chat that's tapped in too. All right,
Peace.
brothers.
Peace, good brother.
All right.
Your brother OG, I was listening back and forth. Peace to the brother Realize. I was listening back and forth earlier. I mean, it was a good build overall. Real good build overall. And we gonna get them all, OG. Some of them not gonna make it, brother.
That's why I always play that song. Big facts. What's good, my brother? Realize. Much
Peace to my
respect.
little brother Realize.
Peace, peace. Just wanted to come up here, and bring a little bit more good energy. That's all.
I appreciate you, brother.
Peace to everybody on the panel. Peace to everybody in the chat.
You always do, brother. We're not gonna get everybody to have a like minds with us. That's not gonna happen. That's a non-reality. And once we state something and they get combative, brother, we just leave them alone, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
You'll fight me, but don't got no smoke for them. Go ahead.
No, you're right though. I'm a very passionate person when it comes to my people and where we at and how we can, be better and shit like that. And to be honest with you, I don't get other people that come against me. It be my own people, and it be like, damn, I'm trying to be strong about this shit. I want to be right about this shit. And when I seem to get in that mode, that warrior mode, it seemed like it be my own people that come against me when I get in that warrior spirit.
Some of us are have that warrior spirit. Okay, and then you got some of those who are capitulators. They wave the white flag. They just give up. They give up to the system. So you know what? The system is stronger than I am, so I'm going to wave the white flag and then just try to find me a comfortable place in it. That's how some of us is. But they make an excuse for those of us who want to leave. They don't wish us luck. They just say, they just make a reason why they staying. Okay, you want to stay.
Yeah. I found that to be really something that I'm not used to, because when I was growing up, I'm used to that warrior. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by warriors. Even the women in my family and the women that was around me was warriors. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not used to all this docile shit, and I just gotta say it like the way I say it. I'm not used to it. I'm used to the warriors, man. So I don't know. I just know that when I speak the way that I speak, a lot of people come against me. You know what I'm saying? And they come off as like I'm whining or I'm crying. I'm like, dude, y'all don't understand that this is the warrior, bro. I don't know. It's just weird.
Brother, it's that I could tell, brother, because we had plenty of conversations. By now, I could tell that you give a damn. And the reason why they don't gravitate towards what you're saying, because they don't care as much as you do, bro, about our condition. They don't care as much as you do. They don't want to get out as much as you do. You give a damn about the condition of our people and the pain and suffering of our people. OG gives a damn. That's why he's so passionate about what he says, and that's why he emphasizes it the way he emphasizes it, because he gives a damn. And he wants to see our dynamic and a change in our people condition. But some people don't care as much as we do.
everybody can't go.
Exactly. Because some people are going to think that, you know, some of them really think they're going against God, brother, when they go against our enemy, brother. Because
Well, how can you go against yourself if you call yourself God?
no, but they don't know, but they don't have no knowledge, understanding of that, because they think they believe in that scripture that tells us to pray for our enemy and love our enemy and all this other stuff.
Well, what about
It's
the
not. I don't
old
believe.
meaning? What about the old meaning of eye for eye, a tooth for a tooth?
Every time we mention that part, brother, they're making an excuse for not going by that part. They make an excuse. They don't want to hear that part.
You know,
They want to hear
I
the
just
pious, they want to hear the pious, gentle, all that stuff. They want to hear all that.
right. I'm just becoming a realist with myself as far as my own thought patterns and listening to my brothers and sisters, man. Um, it's no more village. There's no more eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. There's no more none of that. It's just I don't understand where we at, and I'm really trying to figure it out so that I could do my own part to fix it. Just like when I go out in my community every day, you know, and I speak to my own people. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm trying to figure this shit out because there's got to be something there that's blocking us from understanding who the fuck we are.
You know, I agree. Yet, I would say this, brother. Even if we get that established, okay, who we are and all that, it's our behavior that has to change, brother.
I agree.
Because, you know, if we establish who we are as a nation, we get all of that lined up correctly. If our behavior is the same,
Nothing's gonna change.
nothing's going to change.
I agree, brother. I'm
You know,
listening to you. I agree.
it's just we'll just have that part established. That's it.
No, you're right. You're right.
Once
I
we get
understand.
that
I
established,
understand what you're saying.
we have more work to do besides that. I mean, if we tribe up, look, we got to be a tribe of warriors. If we're going to tribe up
We gotta wise up too,
first.
and then rise up.
Exactly. You can't rise up unless you wise up.
Unless you wise up. Absolutely. Hey, look, bro. You looking in the mirror right now. I am you. You is me.
Fact. And until a lot of us see that, we're not going to care as much, because a lot of our brothers don't look with their brothers with love and admiration and honor. They don't. And they get mad when you say it's self-hate. They get mad when you say it's self-hate.
But if I hate you, then I hate myself.
That's true.
I'm just saying, what did I just say to you? I am you. You my reflection, bro.
I agree. I always use that, bro. That's
All
one
right,
of my
then
that's one,
we really on the same
favorite,
page.
that's one of
I'm
my
gonna let
favorite
you got
sayings.
it, you got it, Moji.
That's one of my favorite sayings, King. I'm a reflection of you. People see me on the street. Oh, bro, you look good, bro. You all right, bro. You look good, bro. I'm a reflection of you, bro. I can't misrepresent you. My favorite saying. I'm out here on your behalf. I can't misrepresent you, bro.
Absolutely. I don't wanna make you look bad out here.
Exactly. It's one of the things I say, bro. We're on the same page.
And if we stand on that right there, that's healing right there, man. We gotta want to look good for one another, want to stand right for one another, you know. And like we know this, everybody can't go, but goddamn, if we don't do nothing, then ain't nobody gonna move nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you know, me, I'm a person that's, you know, I'm steadfast, sort of relentless, and even stubborn at sometimes. You know, I'll repeat myself to try to get it through your thick skull if it's just not penetrating until I get tired. Then I say, well, this one don't want to go, so I'm not going to stay back.
I'm
I'm
not gonna stay here stagnant and wait for you.
Exactly. But I'm the type that you continue to try to get you to go. If you just don't want to go, I'm going to keep it moving.
Yep, keep it moving. Even if I got look, because we still gonna reach back from afar because we give a shit. So we still gonna reach back, but we not gonna stay in that same spot.
Some people don't like getting involved in stuff when the organizing happening, the organizing staging. They really don't want to get involved with stuff. They want to get involved with stuff that's established. And then you'll get people, when they see it established and when they see it's moving, then they'll join. That's a lot of our people's mentality, brother.
That's a fact. I hear you. That's a fact, bro.
A lot of our mentalities like that.
Don't nobody want to get their hands dirty. They want to come and celebrate the touchdown after the people that worked hard to get the touchdown. Then they come in and celebrate afterwards. I understand where you're coming from.
Yep. They don't want to be involved in the establishment. They don't want to be involved in putting in the work, all the hard stuff. But as soon as it's up and running, you got cats coming. Because a lot of our people, I'm going to say it like this. It's people that died. Okay? Like, when people talk about, I'm gonna use the Panther Party as a example. You will have people saying that the Panther Party were puppets. So you're telling me the Panther Parties were puppets, and Los Angeles police, Chicago police, New York City police, wherever they have chapters at, even in New Jersey. Less than a mile from where I'm at right now is where they tried to ambush Asada Shakur. Less than a mile, bro, for where I live. It's where they tried to assassinate.
Dive into this though. On some real shit. I don't mean to cut you. I don't mean to cut the wisdom, but shit, we gotta dive on this one.
And they tried to assassinate her and ended up killing one of their own people, and they blamed it on her. They tried to ambush her and some of the I forgot what the party members, and ended up killing their own trooper, Forrester, right on Route 18 up the street from where I live. Not even a mile away, bro. And we need to understand that these people, they come after us not because we're agents. So you're telling me all these bombs, they was bombing headquarters, they was bombing chapters, police were shooting up chapters.
No black messiah shall rise. That's all I gotta say.
But what I'm saying, but some of us want to believe, they want us to believe that they was doing this to agents, to puppets. So you're telling me Bobby Hutton and all these other brothers, that Fred Hampton, all these brothers that died, and other people who died in other chapters who were shot guarding the headquarters, police drive by and do a drive-by like gangs on the Panther Party, on puppets, on sellouts, on agents. They don't kill puppets, they kill threats. That's why I don't understand the mindset of some of my people. These brothers were no puppets. And Mario Van Peebles did a hack job on the movie, trying to make it seem like it was about a fucking traffic light when it wasn't. It was about police abusing and murdering our people in California. That's why they came. It said for self-defense. That means they were going to defend themselves. That's the reason why they was carrying the guns. The Black Panther Party for self-defense. And when the Panther Party started embarrassing and undermining Hoover, they wasn't scared. Now, it's always some infiltrators and people they get to infiltrate, like a William O'Neill.
Hoover's work is still in play right now with the Alphabet Boys.
Hoover's work is still in play now on this platform that we're on right now, brother. They say
You're absolutely right, bro. I understand exactly what you're saying, bro.
They're telling us it ended, but it's still going on. Of course, they're gonna tell us they ended it.
You're right.
Because it wouldn't be a counterintelligence program if they let us know that it's a counterintelligence program. We need to wake up to that shit. Because they are countering our intelligence with what they put on the media. What they show us, what you can click on the World Wide Web and get, they're countering our intelligence. When we make traction, they'll plant something that's total contrary to what we're trying to do to draw suspicion, confusion, and distrust. They put this shit on, and some of us will go get it and start teaching it like it's a damn truth. They're countering our intelligence. A lot of us don't know what COINTELPRO is. We say these words not knowing what it is. They know that we're looking for information. They know that our young people are war ready and looking for information. So you know what? We're going to give them information. And they'll put stuff in, and they know some of our people are intellectually lazy. So they'll click on the first thing they see. Especially if it resonates with them and it's against somebody they don't really fuck with. And that's the truth, bro. They planting some of this information. Manufactured so-called receipts. But they put in, it's like taking a Walmart receipt to Target. You ain't returning nothing, bro. That's what they're doing. They're manufacturing receipts. And some of us think they're real receipts, though, because we can't distinguish. Because our mind is so closed that we can't distinguish a real receipt from a fake receipt, and we don't think objectively. Because it's the self-hate. Because you don't think our people are worthy. And it's a distrust. Some of us don't think our people are worthy of nothing. And our people can't do anything without the help of white folks. They say, the white folks funded this or they funded that. Who do you think putting that shit up there? And it's done to cause confusion. They know it's racial tension, and they know that we don't trust them, so they'll say, okay, we started this, or we started that. Or we funded this, or we funded that. But some of us are so intellectually lazy that we don't dig deep enough. We'll go right to the top of the page and click on that instead of scrolling down and scrolling down and scrolling down and scrolling down and researching. And a lot of us would rather believe the worst. That's easy. You know why? It keeps you sitting down and not off your ass. Aiding these brothers and sisters who are out here doing what they're doing. They'll give you a way out and say, okay, this person here is funded by the KKK, or this funded by white people, or this funded by Jewish people. So you would say, okay, I ain't fucking with that because of that. When they're the one who planted that shit to keep us apart. They draw wedges. That's the thing. They draw wedges. That's agents of confusion. And then they'll send their provocateurs after the confusion. See, I don't jump on bandwagons like that when they start talking about people, man. No, I investigate. I just let people talk and play themselves. If all we can produce is sellout agents, puppets, boule, we ain't shit. That's all we produce. You go all the way back to like the 1800s, early 1900s. Regardless of who it is, one of these clowns gonna say something bad about them. But what's crazy about that though? The ones who's talking is not doing nothing. Nothing. And I'm not talking about those who do stuff. If you do the least bit, you're doing more than those who do nothing.
My bad. I stepped away for a second, cuz.
Yeah, brother. I just don't believe it.
You're right.
I just don't believe in just jumping on those bandwagons when they start talking about those who stood and acted on my behalf. I can't do that, bro.
You know, when I think about this shit, when I boil it down, it's almost like nobody really want to step up into that position because they know they're not gonna be protected. If that make any sense to you?
Yes, it does. It makes sense. But what I'm saying is, if that's the case, you should just keep your mouth shut and don't act like you're about that life.
No, you're right. I hear exactly what you're saying. Because when I step up and I say the shit that I say, you know, I feel the same way when people come against me. I'm like, well, if that ain't your lane, then just kind of leave me alone. Because I'm a warrior, bro, and I ain't afraid of this shit.
And then don't speak about the brother or sister who's out here doing the least bit. If you're doing nothing, if you're doing nothing, you shouldn't speak about nobody who's doing the least bit. You should be actually, just be a spectator. Because that's what we got here, spectators with big ass fucking mouths. Being a witness, just being witnesses, that's all. And then some of us are jealous of another brother's greatness. And you see a brother doing good and brother doing something for other people, and you got something bad to say about that. That's nothing but self-hate and really envy. That's envy. Me, I would cheer you on. I see you doing something, and I would ask you, how can I help? If I see you're doing something, you're doing something for some other people. I'm not going to hate on that, but you got cats that hate on that.
That's what we supposed to do. We supposed to cheer each other on. See, as much as we tear each other down, we supposed to be cheering each other on. We supposed to be lifting each other up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't go, but goddamn, why we can't love on one another? You know what I'm saying? We have all this animosity for each other. What about having love for one another? And I'm not up here singing this kumbaya shit. I'm just saying that goddamn, when is the hate gonna stop?
It's because their love is really trivial, brother. Their love come with an if. Whenever something comes with an if, it's trivial. That's why. And they don't know what real love is. If your love come with an if, it's not real love, because you know why? Real love is duty.
It's unconditional. It's
It's,
thoughtless.
and it's duty.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It doesn't really take too much thinking. You know, it come from you. You know,
Yeah,
it's not on you. It's in you. You know,
exactly.
so yeah.
And you know, it's duty, and it's you may get emotional because you love someone, but the emotion is not love. The emotion, what it is. Some people become emotional because they love somebody, but the emotion is not the love. Love is the duty, because if you love somebody, you're dutiful to them. You'll show it. So when I say much love and respect, honor and respect to you, I mean it.
Me too, my brother. Me too.
And ain't nothing trivial about it. It's not an if. But it gets hard though, brother. It gets frustrating with the behavior of some of these brothers and sisters. But you know, it's not so much the sisters, because a sister's very nature sometimes, you know, is argumentative, loud, and, you know, screaming at you, barking at you, being a married man for years. I could take that from my wife. You know what I'm saying? But to hear men doing that that bothers me to my whole being. To hear men doing that.
But that's because that's the man in you. You feel me? I mean, um, as a man, right? We can't go against natural. We can't go against nature. Real men can't go against nature. And I'll just leave that right there.
You can say that again, brother. Real men can't and will not go against nature. And what's natural, we won't. But you know, I don't know if some of them are aware of what they do. Some of them are aware, and some probably not aware of what they're doing. But me, I can't go. I can't be that. Only way I could be disrespect. I can't be that disrespectful, like, you know, verbally like that. But especially somebody that don't, you know, I don't really know like that. Like I said, I would excuse
We getting it mixed up. We
I would
getting it mixed
excuse
up, bro.
myself. I would excuse myself.
I will say this: we getting it mixed up. And I'll be 38 years old in a couple months. But
Okay.
what I'm noticing is that our young brothers is getting it mixed up, and it's because you know there's a lot of this. See, the industry has poisoned us, right? I see the young ladies not really checking for real men, and I see real men not really checking for the real women. You know, it's all mixed up, and it's all in this washing machine or dryer or whatever. It's just going round and round. But on some real shit, at the end of the day, we need each other, right? And what I'm noticing is that day by day, year by year, we're being forced to hate each other. They putting us in these situations where we don't like each other. The feminism, the the red pill, the blue pill, man. Who give a fuck about all that? Is
Hey,
your house in order? See, that's what I'm saying. We are allowing the system to control our own. lives, you know, at home with our own wives and our own women. You know what I'm saying? And
The
it's just
children
it's
too, brother.
becoming. I'm just saying it's becoming ridiculous because we are in control of our lives, right? Why
Yes,
would
sir.
you even get married nowadays when all a marriage is nowadays is you're signing a contract and you're going into bondage with a fucking corporation that don't give a fuck about you nor your wife?
And you said something real significant because it's really or it's a financial contract. It's what it really is today, marriage. You
That's
know,
exactly what the fuck it is. It's
well,
no longer I love this woman and I'm gonna love her forever. That has no meaning. It don't mean shit. But what does mean something is that you just signed your life away to a corporation, you and this woman, and then in turn, your children that you have afterwards will be already assigned to this fucking corporation. You signing your life over.
yeah, it's
Stop
not my
signing these
life.
fucking contracts.
It's not my life, but I'm saying what the what the system is doing as far as these so-called institution of marriage. That's even the name itself, calling itself an institution, letting you know that it's like,
Exactly.
what I'm saying? They call it an institution of marriage. That
And you know, marriage is supposed to be the most beautiful thing on the earth, bro. Why is it fucked up like like how it is? How has it come to the point where it's something bad?
You know what's crazy about that, brother? Again, you're saying something significant. Why don't judges go? They look at the two, okay, and say like, look, I'm going to order y'all to go work this shit out. Judges don't do that. Judges pick a side.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Do you remember when you was young, right? And you and maybe your friend was going through some shit and they made y'all sit in the same motherfucking room for hours until y'all figured that shit out?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
just said the same thing.
Yes,
It's
sir.
not about that though. It's not about
No,
being
they
better,
don't.
bro.
They
It's
don't.
about breaking shit apart.
Yeah, exactly. They don't. They don't respect marriage. They don't say, "Oh, you're gonna go home or y'all gonna work this out." No, I know I'm not
Wait,
giving.
wait, 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 wait.
They don't hit
No,
the
they
camera
do.
and say, "I'm not."
They no, they respect marriage, but they respect gay marriage. I'll be quiet.
You said a mouthful there, bro. That was a good one there, brother. I wish I had a damn bomb or something. I can a sound bite or something I could play. I left my sound bite joining.
Nah, that was a bomb in itself, bro. Because guess what? Everything that a real man does is looked down on. Everything that these feminine, these weirdos, they do hey, it's protected. But goddamn, a real man that's really trying to do something for his people, trying to do something for his women, he looked down on and he shitted on it and say it's toxic masculinity because he's talking to a child in the way that the child need to be spoke to.
Yeah, it's crazy that they could say a man is so masculine that it's toxic. That's crazy.
But you can't be so gay that it's feminine. I'm no, I listen. I'm just saying. Look, y'all. When are we gonna stop being motherfucking? Listen, I'm tired of this whole ass shit where these people can say whatever the fuck they want, but just because I'm not gay, I can't say what the fuck I want to say. God damn it, I'm a straight motherfucking male. I don't give a fuck about what y'all got going on, but you can't just push your way into my shit.
You know
You
what?
can't push your way into my house. You can't push your way into my family.
Exactly. And this system will be all in your business. And that's why, we need to divorce this system and get out this system. And it's again, people, they with their somatics. It's not like we're gonna wake up tomorrow and divorce the system. No, it's not how it goes. It's a process. And I don't know where we can do that if we pool our resources and we divorce the system. That's the only way we can do it. But a lot of us think that, a lot of us come with the
Can I
Samaritan.
can I can I say something real quick though?
One second.
Oh, go
They'll
ahead. My bad. No disrespect.
they'll come and they'll say things to try to discourage us from divorcing the system because they want to stay. No, keep your ass there if you want to stay. But we getting out of this because why? You know, certain things are sacred to us, and y'all don't respect it. You know what I'm saying? And like marriage, like our children, what our children learn, keeping them from being indoctrinated. We don't want our children sexualized, and this y'all system. So we getting out of it. And that's the problem I have with people who try to make excuses why we should stay. No, you stay. Me and mine is leaving.
Okay, I feel that. You think I'm radical because I exude that to the 100th degree?
Say that again, brother.
I said, I understand where you're coming from. Do you think I'm radical because I exude that to the 100th degree?
No, I don't. I don't think that you're radical. I think that you first on point, and you just passionate about what you're saying, brother. And I don't disagree with what you're saying. I don't disagree because all that them pushing that on us, we have a right to disagree. If that's not who we are, you know, I heard let me tell you something. I heard Raven Simone talk about how strong her people is. She said her people are strong, we're relentless, and we're warriors, we'll fight. She was not talking about her lineage, and she was not talking about her nationality, black people. She was talking about her damn sexuality, LGBTQ. She referred to them over us, over sexuality, over her people, her lineage. So that's how deep this is, how strong this is. This system, I want out. Whenever you say your people and then you refer to a sexuality,
that's yeah.
It's sickening.
Yeah, it is. It's also disingenuous. Because when you think about it, the conversation don't even make sense.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying.
You're
conversation don't make sense.
She said it though.
You know, the thing for me is I will say it's okay, but deep down inside my spirit, it's not okay. I say it's okay because I still think about that spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pain bearer, so I still think about that person. But deep down inside, it's not okay.
See, some of us want to fit, again, want to be comfortable in this system. And then they'll discourage some of us on why we shouldn't leave. While at the same time, this system is not ours. It's not ours. And it's working, accordingly. Wherever's going on in all aspects, the white supremacy, the police abuse and murder, the redlining, the unfair housing, the medical stuff, you know, the education, all that is planned that way. It's planned that way. Teaching you that your history started from slavery, and then Lincoln freed you, and then you had civil rights.
But we have to change that. We know better now, right? Look, what did our elders tell us? If you know better, you do better. We know better now. So let's try to do better. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to do better. Let's try not to shit on each other. Let's try to raise these children up. You know what I'm saying? Let's really give a fucking honest effort to make this shit better. It's gonna take us, man. Everybody can sit back and talk all this shit. We can make all the videos we want, but until we actually step out in these streets and do something, we just talking.
That's a fact right there, brother. That's a fact. I do not disagree with you. Yeah, we have to.
I don't bring my energy for no reason, man. Look, I understand that some people might think some sort of way, but at the end of the day, man, look, we got to do something. I mean, I'm not saying let's just go out here act the goddamn fool, but
Hell
there's
no.
something that has to be done. Somebody got to do something, bro. We can't just keep sitting on our hands, my G.
I tell you what, I asked the question: who besides us is going to change our condition? It's
No
our
motherfucking body.
it's our condition. No benevolent
That's
person outside of us is going to come and change our condition. Keep waiting on that. You're gonna go to your grave. You're gonna go to your grave waiting for that.
Yep, just like our ancestors did. Some of them did on some real shit. Some of them did, bro. And
Yeah, with the coping mechanisms, you know.
right. We gotta relearn. We gotta relearn like our own shit because we allowed them to come in, you know what I'm saying, and teach us. I think between them teaching us and religion, you know, I think that was like some of our biggest downfalls. We allowed them to show us their ways, and their ways ain't all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to get out of that thinking somebody coming to save us.
Yeah, look. If you don't know that you the God, right? You out here looking for Jesus and don't know that Jesus is you. You are that you are. You know what I'm saying? All this spelling, it's a spell. It's literally a spell, man. They teaching you shit, they showing you the shit, and we're not actually taking it in. And what I would like for my people to just hear. You ain't gotta listen. You ain't gotta go do nothing. Just hear me. Yo, you are everything you looking for.
Yeah.
Literally.
You're your own salvation.
Everything you looking for. Yes, you are.
If you would just do it.
You got it, but you got to do it for yourself. It's not about nobody else. It's not even about your surroundings or what you're going through. It's about you. It's really, literally about you.
It's our condition, brother. Ain't nobody gonna come and save us. It's up to us. No benevolent person is gonna come and save us. And when that person do come and save us, he or she is gonna come from one of us. That's it. Nobody falling out the sky. None of that. That's not gonna happen. And nobody's gonna do it outside of us. Not gonna happen.
It's gonna take one of you Negroes, nigga. It's gonna take one of you niggas that ain't perfect, that do some shit that you know might not be all the way okay, might not be all the way correct, but it's gonna take one of them real niggas to stand this shit up.
You just sparked something, brother. You know, with what you just said. The problem with a lot of our people also is that we think those who stand and act on our behalf have to be perfect. That's a problem too. We think we are an imperfect people expecting perfection out of people who stand and act on our behalf. We got to cut that out too. Because if you're not perfect, most of us know our imperfections, but we'll point out somebody else's imperfection, knowing damn well we're not perfect, but we expect perfection out of those who stand and act on our behalf. We have to cut that out. Look in the mirror and say, you no good motherfucker to yourself instead of pointing at somebody else. We have to.
Hey, can I be honest with you real quick, bro? We scared of that. Niggas don't want to do that shit. I'm
That's what
not.
we should be
Listen.
doing. We should be looking in the mirror and saying, "You no good motherfucker for yourself."
But we can't listen. A lot of us can't do that because we scared. We fucking scared.
That's your
Just
reality.
like, hold on, just like we scared to say, you know what, I might not be the best parent, and this nigga over here or this woman over here might be able to teach my son or daughter something that I can't. We scared.
It's all about the self accountability, brother. That's what it's about. Look yourself in the mirror and say, "You no good motherfucker," and then
I
change
think too much.
your damn ways. Change how you do shit. That's all you got to do. That self accountability, that self accusing spirit is what make you change and what make you do better. But a lot of us want to point at everybody else and what they're not doing while doing nothing. I cheer on brothers.
Well, can I say this? If you ain't doing nothing, you have a whole lot of time to talk shit about somebody who is.
That's true. A lot of idle time.
Look, bro, there's not a lot that I know to do, but what I do know is that I could talk to my people. I could walk with my people. I could speak to them. I could get to know them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can't change their life, but maybe I could change their day. I can't do a lot, but I could do that.
But that's beautiful because, perhaps if you change their day, it can evolve into changing their life. Because sometimes when you change people's day, that changes them. And if they're on the wrong track, sometimes that can get them on the right track. So that's a beautiful thing, brother. When you can make somebody's day, can you imagine that? Somebody said, "You made my day," your whole day, because of what you say to them, you made it.
Hey, you know what's crazy, my G? It's sometimes, right? I speak to somebody, right, and they might not reciprocate the love, right? But then I see them like a week later, and they be like, "Yo, what's good? You know what you said to me the other day, man. I appreciate that." You know what I'm saying? And their energy be totally different. And I really love that shit because it lets me know that even if you meet somebody that's hardened, if you just pour out your love, no matter what, it'll come back to you. Because like I said, man, I meet people who don't even want to, and they like, "Man, I don't want to hear none of that shit you talking about." But then I see them like a week down the line, and they be like, "Hey, what's up? What's up, King? How you doing, God?" And I'm like, "Yeah, hell yeah." You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up, brother. I mean, and that's a part of that duty I was talking about, bro. Being dutiful to your people, being there, even if they're having a bad day and not receptive to what you're saying right now, and they go back and think about it, you know what I'm saying? And you, with your steadfastness and your patience, and being dutiful to your people, that's a good thing, brother. And that's what the love is, right?
Thank you for these words, man. Thank you for these words because
What love is,
I get up on these. No, I get up on these panels, man, and I get a lot of pushback, but I don't change who I am. I never switched up on nobody. I always got love in my heart. I always want to see us do better, and when I walk out my house, man, I'm telling you, bro, I get so much love and respect. And I don't even know these people type shit. I don't know these people. But I tend to attract energy. I don't even know how. I really don't. But I tend to attract energy and just people just want to sometimes just want to talk to me. I don't even know these motherfuckers. They just want to talk to me.
I mean, it's more than likely, like you said, it's your energy and your demeanor. They're looking, and then a lot, especially if they're elders, they can tell, brother. You know what I'm saying? Your energy, your demeanor, and they say, "Oh, that's a good young man right there." And hey,
hey, my G, look, check this out. This old woman opened the door for me today. An old white woman. I was like, "What the fuck?" But listen, I didn't take it as no slight. I was like, damn, a old ass
Man, they
white
can
lady
see too.
open the door for me.
They can see too, and you know, like I said, it's a system. It's a lot of as it's you know, it's good. It's good people in everybody, brother. Everybody's not everybody of an ethnicity is not bad. I'm not speaking to
Right.
when I speak
Facts.
about the wicked cracker. I'm not speaking to the good white people. I'm speaking to the one.
No,
Who,
I look. I
that
only brought
one,
that
that
up
one
because
one is
it's
the
just
damn
about
crack.
the energy.
If
Yeah, I only bring it up about the energy.
if that shot hit you, that's what it is. You throw a rock in the crowd, the one who yells "ouch" is the one who got hit.
Right. Yeah, it's weird, man, because everywhere I go, I'm not even bullshitting with you, big bro. I'm not bullshitting. Um, ever since I started feeling this way about myself and treating myself this way, I started seeing the difference in how other people treat me.
Right.
And that's really it, you know. Treat yourself better, love on yourself, try to take care of home, and I think it builds from there.
I mean, yeah. I can't believe that you love me if you don't love yourself, brother. So
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. How can you love someone else if you don't love yourself?
I can't believe
That
that.
don't make no sense. It's an oxymoron.
Yes, sir.
And that's real talk. Hey, I
Absolutely.
appreciate you allowing me up, bro, and just having this conversation because it needed to be had.
Indeed. I appreciate you coming through, brother. Appreciate that.
I will always come through and show my respect and try to bring the best energy I can bring. I
I
don't come
appreciate
to
it.
tear down, I come to build up.
That's why it's called the build, brother. You know, and you've always came and represented on that level too. I must say. And I appreciate it. And the same with my brother, Big Dog Philly OG. He always came on a
Yeah,
positive
I fuck with OG.
and you know, and build with a brother. And he allowed me
Love you, OG.
on his platform, and we build also. So I appreciate
Look, the other day, look, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna hold you.
much
The other
respect,
day,
brother. Much love,
hey,
much
hey,
respect.
OG, hey, OG, you remember when dude came on and he was acting like me? He was crying and shit. Yo, look. Listen, I was like, man, fuck this nigga, but the shit was funny as hell. I had to take it on the chin. It was funny. You know what I'm saying? And I know my people. We funny like that. We do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm strong at. I'm stronger than I was before. I'm strong at at those points where I feel like I might want to be defensive. I'm not. So yeah, that's where I'm growing at.
nothing wrong with having fun, brother. Absolutely nothing. Whenever you can have some fun and laugh, do that. It's good for you. It's good for you. I'm about to conclude this stream. I didn't want to go too long. I went about like 2 hours and almost 2 hours, 2 minutes shy of 2 hours. If you brothers want to close out, give some last words, feel free.
Great conversation, my brother. I appreciate you for just giving your platform so that people can speak and speak freely. And I just really appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. I love you, and that's no bullshit. Peace and
Love you
love.
too, good brother. Peace and blessings to you, brother. Honor and respect, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you, my brother, Enemies Public, for letting me on the platform. Much love and respect to the everybody in the chat. You
You home,
always
brother.
you
You home.
always give excellent presentations. I appreciate the work you do, my brother. Much love and respect to you and the family always.
Much
Grand
love and
Rising.
respect to you also, brother.
Love you
Peace,
too, my
OG.
brother.
I love you, brother.
Love y'all, man. Yes, sir.
Peace.
Thank you, brother, for letting me up.
Thank you for coming, brother. Peace to the realest McCoy. Peace to American Negro. Of course, peace to Big Dog Philly OG. Realize the brother Rob Bourne, Eddie, my brother Greedy Vegan. Peace to Mrs. Enemies Public, my wife. Peace to her. Peace and blessing, love, and all that good stuff. Kisses and everything to Mrs. Enemies Public. And this is the Enemies Public. I am Brother Nasir. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Peace.
Yo, the enemy's public, I gotta keep my eyes open. Pay attention, stop walking around like you blindfolded. This not the World Cup, but Nasir be kicking knowledge. This the type of information you can never learn in college. It's time to fight back, it's no more trying to play it cool. We got interviews, podcasts, and got the latest news. So sit back and relax, we about to get it started. Earth is a canvas, and guess who's the con artist? They brainwashing us, the system corrupted. You are now rocking with the enemy's public. You are now rocking with the enemy's public. I said you are now rocking with the enemy's public. Hey.